Y estamos acá en la cancha, estamos en el Bernabéu donde viene Messi con la pelota, lo ve a Ronaldinho, la pide Ronaldinho, gol.
Toque de cabeça, olha chance, olha gol! Gol! Golaço!
¡Qué golazo!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's so good to be back. Finally, the laptop's working. Man, I'm so excited because there's a lot of football to go around. We got to talk a lot of shit, you and me, whoever's listening to this, whoever's on Facebook Live, whoever's on Instagram Live. Thank you very much. Let's talk everything football, everything that's going around the world. And let's get started. Let me post this on Facebook. Okay, it's been saved. We're on Facebook Live. We're on Instagram Live. And notes is ready. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 62. Can't believe I made this far, honestly. Jesus Christ, holy crap. That's a lot of episodes. And jump straight into it. Today, if you missed any football today, I'll tell you the two biggest news. Actually, three, I didn't write the other third one down. Manchester City lift their sixth EFL Cup. They're back-to-back champions. Congratulations to Manchester City. Do I still despise you? Yes. Do I still sell your jerseys? Of course. Mundo Futbol needs to make money. So congratulations to Manchester City. They lifted their sixth EFL Cup. With this win, they actually surpassed Manchester United, who had 5 before this game against Chelsea, and now they're in second place, right behind Liverpool, which Liverpool has 8 titles. So, if you guys, if you watch the final, the EFL or the Carabao EFL Cup, I don't know, it's such a long title. If you watch the final, and you saw it the way I saw it, I was bored. I was bored the entire time. I mean, I'm not going to say that there wasn't any great or anything attracted to the game, but I was just like, oh, bro, when is someone going to do something? When is someone going to... I was hoping for a fight at one point. I was like, hello, do you guys understand how boring this game is? Like, what the fuck, man? I was bored the whole time. Mind you, I was at Denny's. Now, if any of you don't know what Denny's is, it's a food chain restaurant, serves breakfast, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I was sitting there. We got there at 11:30 and started watching the game. I was like 2 minutes late. Waiting. Got to the table. Got to sit down. Got to order my food. Ate. Or in the middle of me eat. Well, once I started eating, because it took fucking forever, but towards the end of me eating my dinner, my breakfast, that's when they got into extra time, and then extra time, nothing happened. And the only exciting thing, which I'm going to get to, I'm just going to throw it out there, is Chelsea's goalkeeper, Kepa, who refused to come off the field when Mauricio Sarri called him off. Okay, after that happened, it was boring. Then it finally went to PKs. I was like, finally, something exciting is going to happen in this game. And it was. Now, everybody going into this game, honestly, everybody thought the winner was going to be Manchester City. But everybody thought, me personally, I'm going to assume that everybody thought it was going to be like, City 3-1 or 2-1 or 2-0, whatever. But in reality, no, it went into PKs. PKs went 3-4. 3-4, 4-3. I read it wrong. First up to bat, Jorginho from Man City. He does some stupid kick. He skips and then kicks. And then, what's his name? Edison. Boom, catch it. Gundogan goes in, straight in. Azpilicueta makes it. Agüero makes it. Emerson Palmieri. Oh shit, that's how you say his name? Oh wow. He makes it. Leroy Sané makes it. Boom, it's tied. It's tied 2-2. David Luiz goes up. Misses. Now it's still 2-2. Bernardo Silva comes up. 3-2. Eden Hazard makes it. Now, if Eden Hazard didn't make it, that's it. It was done. I mean, that's it. City would have won, even though the City did win. Now, Hazard made it. Raheem Sterling was up to kick. They were ready to go in. I honestly, at one point, I was just like, I don't know. I don't know who to go for. Now, if you watch the special that Manchester City has on Amazon Prime, after that, even my cousin said this. After watching that, you kind of have to, not have to be, but you kind of get that like buzz over Manchester City. So I was watching Manchester City, I was like, you know what? I'd like to see them win. So I was like, fuck it. So as I'm watching Raheem Sterling, I'm like, should he make it? Should I want him to miss? But it took too long to think that he ended up making it. So I was like, fuck it. 4-3, Manchester City wins. Back-to-back Carabao Cups. So congratulations to them. Now, I have something about Manchester City that I wanted to get into. But let's move on to the Kepa Arrizabalaga. Arrizabalaga. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. He refused to come off the pitch. Maurizio Sarri called the sub at the 29th minute in extra time. Okay, which is the second half. Second half of the extra time. He wanted Willy Caballero to come in for the PK shootout, but Kepa refused to come off. And as I was watching this and as I, read up on it a little bit more, because I did miss a few minutes of the game, I was thinking to myself, I was like, how rude and disrespectful is that? And what in God's name is Sarri supposed to say to him? Like, I can't imagine what's going to happen. This is my thought, before Maurizio Sarri came out. I couldn't imagine what Sarri was going to say in the press conference or even to Kepa himself. But then, Maurizio Sarri came up in the press conference. They caught him and asked him a few questions, caught up with him to ask him a few questions. And he claims the whole thing with Kepa was a big misunderstanding. Now, I put this in air quotes because that doesn't happen so often. I don't think that's ever happened in history. From me watching the game, never seen that before. Sarri got the impression that Kepa had a cramp. So he didn't want Kepa going into the penalty shootout injured, obviously. Especially if he has a sub to spare, might as well use it, right? He wanted Caballero to go in to replace him, but in the end, Kepa was not injured, and Sarri misunderstood. So this is what Sarri said. I only realized the situation after 3 or 4 minutes when the doctor came to the bench. In the meantime, I wanted Caballero on the pitch, and the keeper only wanted me to know he was in condition to go to penalties. So it was a big misunderstanding. Kepa was right, even if... Excuse me. Where was I? Oh, even if the way he conducted himself was wrong. Mentally, he was right. He was able to go to penalties, but I only realized everything when the doctor was able to come to the bench, not before. I was really angry. I want to talk to him because he needs to understand that with a misunderstanding, we can get in trouble, especially with you, meaning the media. So I think I only have to explain the situation to Kepa, but without any other problem. Now, the question is, the big question that everybody's having, I know it's not me, was it a misunderstanding? Like, really, was it a misunderstanding? Or is Coach Sarri taking a bullet and just trying to handle the problem behind closed doors? Like, what's really, you kind of question what's really going on back there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, doesn't add up. No. You guys don't fool us. I mean, we could just be making stuff up so that me and other people who do podcasts and other people who do football shows, could talk about something. But, honestly, I think after seeing how Sarri has been handling a lot of situations over there in Chelsea, it seems like it doesn't seem, whatever he's saying about how, oh, Kepa thought he was injured, but, I didn't think so, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like there's something going on in, behind closed doors. And Saudi doesn't want the media to know about it, which is okay. That's him trying to take control of what's going on in the dressing room. But I just don't get it, man. Like, it doesn't seem... It seems like he's trying to handle the situation on his own, and he made up some story where he looks like he's at fault so that he could protect Kepa from any trouble, with the president or with the media or with other players, blah, 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 whatever the case is. That's what it seems like he's doing. Now, I applaud him for that, honestly, because it's like, for an example, I know this is not football terms, but personal life. You have a problem with your family, you don't want everybody else, to know. You want to handle it yourself behind closed doors within your family. It's the same thing. Saudi's family is Chelsea, the team. He wants to resolve it with the team, not with the media finding out and then, throwing all these rumors, blah, blah, blah. And then, how the media is, they like to twist the words. And they like to make it, sound like he said something like this, but it wasn't like this. All this bullcrap in it. So I understand if that's what he is doing, or it could be the truth. He could be telling the truth. I'm not saying he's a liar, but I'm not saying that he wouldn't hide anything. You know what I'm saying? So the question of the day for here is, was it a misunderstanding, or is he hiding something? Okay, that's something to think about. Now, with Manchester City winning this trophy, this is their first trophy so far in the 2018-2019 season. Can they lift the other 3 trophies is the question. Now, let's look up where they are in the Premier League. Obviously, everybody knows that they're in second place. And now, nobody has a game in hand. Everything is leveled. Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Arsenal. Everybody's leveled. Oh, except for Chelsea. Chelsea's not leveled. Oh, shit. Chelsea could... Oh, damn. See, you people know that I'm a Man United fan. So, I want Chelsea to... And everybody who... The 4 to 6 people who listen to the show, I don't like Chelsea. I don't wish them harm. I just don't wish them success. Okay? No, that's not true. But I don't want them... I want Man United to go up. I want them to keep rising. And because of their draw today, that could hurt them if Chelsea win their next game. If Chelsea wins their next game, which should be against Brighton, then that means Man United drop back to 6. Jesus Christ. After all that crap, now the memes are going to come back anyway. So Manchester City right now, they're in second place. They're only 1 point behind Liverpool. Now, their next match, Man City's next match, will be against West Ham. So every Liverpool fan is going to be cheering on West Ham. And Liverpool face Watford. Oh, the Premier League? Oh, is this Tuesday and Wednesday? That's odd because... Oh, next week is Champions League. Okay, see, I got confused there. Okay, so yeah, Manchester City, they won, their first trophy. Could it be their last? Could they, win more? I mean, everybody knows how strong Manchester City is, And it's something to think about because since Pep Guardiola has came in, Man City is a team to fear. They're not the only team to fear, but they are a team to fear, alongside Liverpool, United now, Tottenham. You guys can make all the fun you want, but Tottenham is a team that's up there. Granted, they did lose to Burnley, but Tottenham is a strong team. Arsenal is another team. Basically the top 6. I don't know why I didn't just say that. But yeah, the top 6, they're all strong, but the 2 main ones are definitely City and Liverpool. And with Pep Guardiola in charge of City, you really have to be afraid. I mean, personally, me, if I was a Chelsea fan today, I probably would have been shitting my pants. I probably would. But since I don't like either team, I don't like one more than the other, I was like, fuck it. You guys can all do whatever the way you want. But, so the Premier League, they're only a point away. If I'm saying if if Liverpool loses and Man City draws to West Ham, then the race gets even tighter than before. But if they do, if City does tie with points, City automatically goes above because the goals that they have for them, 74, where Liverpool has 59, which is, as you can see, almost nothing. Well, it's still close, but still, it's a huge mark. I mean, Liverpool would need to go destroy Watford, which is not easy because Watford they're in the top 10. Watford's in 7th. Wolves are right behind them. West Ham's in 9th. Bournemouth's in 10th. Now with the FA Cup, let's look at the FA Cup. Man City, I think it's not easy, but they're not a tough team. Man City face Swansea City. That is also this upcoming month, March 16th. Whoever wins there goes on to the semifinals. So Manchester City has a very good chance of, so far, they have a good chance of winning a treble. Now, the question is, and this is also going to be moving into my next topic, which is Champions League. Okay? Before I talk about anything Champions League, I'm going to continue with Manchester City. Now, let's look at the teams that we have left in the Champions League. There's Real Madrid, Ajax, Dortmund, Tottenham, Porto, Roma, PSG, United, City, Schalke, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Liverpool, Barcelona, Lyon. Now, the only couple of teams that really kind of strike fear in me that I wouldn't want to go against is PSG, Atletico, Liverpool, Bayern, City, and Barcelona. Honestly. Definitely Real Madrid, of course. I mean, even though they had that tight game against Ajax, you cannot underestimate Real Madrid, regardless. I mean, you just can't underestimate Real Madrid. So, City, they obviously have the opportunity 100% to win the treble. They have to knock out, they have to win every single game that they can in the Premier League for them to, knock Liverpool out of the way. And then FA Cup, they need to defeat Swansea City. Then, depending on who goes between Watford and Crystal Palace has been doing good, so has Watford. So that's a game to watch in the FA Cup. Wolves have also been doing very, very well. United, they held their own against Liverpool today, which was a very, very tight game. It was kind of weird, but it was a good game. But at the same time, it was weird between Man United and Liverpool, which is also always a very, very good game. Doesn't matter for what competition, it's always a great game. So United, Wolves will be, another tough game. Millwall, Brain, honestly, I have no idea. I know who they are. I don't know how they're doing. But either way, Manchester City, they have to go through any of these teams. They got 2 more games to go. 3 more games, including the quarterfinals. So, will Manchester City choke? Or will they go to the final and they lift their FA Cup? Now, me being a Manchester United fan, I'm going for Manchester United. Okay, I'm not going for City. Hell no. Okay, so I definitely want United to go and win it. It would be sad for Manchester City fans and Manchester City club, but I don't know. I honestly can't answer that question. Like, I don't know. I asked it, to bring it up as a topic, but I can't see. I don't know if Manchester City could pull off a treble, or even is it? My question to you is, the listener, is it possible to pull off the quadruple? They already have 1. They need 3 more. It's possible for them to win the FA. Okay, if they're going all in, they got to win the FA. Okay, they got to knock out Swansea City, then knock out whoever comes in the semi-final, then go and lift the trophy on the final. Then Premier League, they have to win every single fucking game that come towards them. They have to win every game. Okay, you can't blink once. You got to go all in. Champions League is where I have my doubts. Because they didn't really convince me. They haven't really convinced me in the Champions League, honestly. You know, let me see who they faced. Let me see who they faced in the group stage. They faced Lyon, Shakhtar, and Hoffenheim. Okay. Again, wasn't like, oh my God, watch out for Manchester City because they're coming in. Not like last year. Last year, they were really knocking on the door. You know, so was Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool went into the end, and Real Madrid lifted the country. Yeah, we all know the fucking story. But, yeah, City, I don't know, man. It's a tough question to answer. We really don't know. We really don't know if City could pull it off. But if there is one team in the Premier League who can do it, it's City. If it's a big if. I mean, United could pull off the treble. That's if they were even in first place. But as of right now, they're in fifth, and they're far from it. And United still, yeah. United could possibly come back, pull off a miracle, beat PSG, go all the way to the final, and win it. FA Cup, they're still in it. Okay, I'm not saying that's just not. I mean, United was seriously near a miracle. Now let's move on to the Champions League and let's get into it. Leg 1 in the round of 16. Let's do a quick Champions League review. First game was Roma versus Porto in Rome. They won 2-1. It's great for Roma, but it's also bad for Roma because Porto has an away goal, and if Porto when they go home to face Roma, to host Roma, that's a huge boost for Porto. Roma need to get like another goal quick, because right now it's leveled. It's leveled, with Porto passing because they got the away goal. Okay, and Roma wouldn't have an away goal. So let's see what happens there. Leg 2 for that game will be March 6th, which is not this week, coming up the following week. Manchester United fall short 0-2 against the PSG. They lost home, so that's a huge loss, not a huge deficit to overcome, but it's a big deficit to overcome. I mean, come on, they gotta face PSG in Paris. That's leg 2. Also March 6th, same day as Roma versus Porto. Tottenham put 3 past Dortmund at home. Holy shit. Whoa. That was a huge shocker. To me personally, that was a very, very huge shocker. It completely threw me off. I was like, Tottenham beat Dortmund? No me vengo con esa mierda porque... And then I look it up, and whoa! Dortmund lost to Tottenham? Wow. So that's a huge lift for Tottenham, and Dortmund, they got to find a way to come back. They have to find a way to come back. If not, done. Leg 2 for that game will be March 5th in in Germany. Excuse my cough. I have this horrible cough, and it's so fucking annoying. I gotta go to the doctor. Then Ajax, they lose only narrowly, and it was a very, very close game between Ajax and Real Madrid. Ajax lost 2-1 to Real Madrid. Now they have to go to Santiago Bernabeu and try to defeat Real Madrid. But what's good about Ajax is that... no. Not what's good about Ajax. Wait, hold on. Did Ajax host? Ooh, I don't know now. Kind of confused. Yeah. So that's a huge boost for Real Madrid. They got 2 away goals. That's big for Madrid. So they already have a boost, but they still can't let Ajax score because it won't level it out. But Ajax right now, they need 2 goals. They need to go to Santiago Bernabeu and score 2 and leave Real Madrid at 0, which is almost impossible because it's Real Madrid playing at the Santiago Bernabeu, which is very hard to face. I'm talking like I know I have experience. No, I'm talking about watching it. Lyon draws 0-0 against Barcelona, which I was talking to DTG about it the other day. We had some downtime. We spoke about it, and I honestly, he was clearly saying that it's bad for Barcelona. Like it's very, very bad. All right, yeah, it is bad, but at the same time, and it's not being me being biased. It's me like just looking at it evenly. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell if it's good for Lyon or if it's bad for Lyon because they didn't score either. And I can't tell if it's bad for Barcelona or good for Barcelona because it was in France. So for Lyon, it's good that Barcelona didn't score an away goal. Because now possibly Lyon travels to the Camp Nou and they go and Lyon scores a goal. That's a away goal. If Barcelona comes back and 1-1, Barcelona need to score another one to make it 2-1, so that they're they move on. So I don't know, but it ended at 0-0, which was again another boring game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was boring when it came to like midfield, but when it came to like taking shots, I mean Lopez from Lyon, fucking fantastic piece of shit. Ter Stegen, once again a world class asshole, man. Let me tell you something. Those two. Man, it seemed like Memphis Depay wasn't there, Fekir wasn't there, Messi wasn't there, Suarez wasn't there. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like we were watching goalkeepers versus goalkeepers. It didn't feel like it was a game of, what consists of moving the ball on the field. No, it felt like more of a, let's see who's the better goalkeeper. And that's exactly what it was. It was a fantastic game for both goalkeepers. Liverpool also end in a scoreless match against Bayern Munich, which was also a game that I'm pretty sure every football fan expected to be a bunch of goals. I mean, Thomas Müller, Lewandowski, Salah, Sadio Mane. I mean, come on. Thiago Alcantara, Firmino, James Rodriguez, Jordan Henderson. Come on. You expect goals from these guys. You definitely expect it, and we didn't get anything. Us fans, we didn't get shit. It's like, I almost yelled, I want my money back. But then I realized I was using someone else's account to watch the game. So, sucks. For both those games, Lyon versus Barcelona, Liverpool versus Bayern Munich, leg 2 will be March 13th. Don't miss it. Atletico Madrid dominated Juventus. It was very hard in the beginning, but they dominated, and now they head to Italy with a 2-0 lead. That will be March 12th. That is going to be a very interesting game because I'm not going to say nobody because there were a bunch of people, including DTG. And DTG, if you're listening to this, you're probably yelling at me and you're probably going to get ready to send me a text. That knew Atletico were going to win. Not that Atletico were going to win, but I'm pretty sure Atletico Madrid fans were like, yeah, we're going to win, we're going to win, we're going to win. But like DTG, he did say that they would put in at least one goal against Juventus. That's going to be a tough game because Atletico's not going to go down easy. If Juventus think they can, welcome Atletico in and think, yeah, we're going to let you just, do what you did in the Wanda Metropolitano. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be easy. But at the same time, Juventus do grow when they are home. Personally, every big team grow a lot when they're home. Especially when it's like, for an example, excuse me, I don't know why I'm purping so much. That Barcelona versus PSG game, I mean, Barcelona grew immensely that game. Not because that they're Barcelona. Put aside the fact that they're Barcelona. But those fans had a huge effect on the game. I mean, huge effect. Look at Real Madrid when they play home. Big games, when they play home, Real Madrid fans, they're the 12th man. City City, when City plays home, United, Liverpool, all these big teams, when they play home, it's a huge advantage. So, Juventus will be basically playing with an extra man. But Atletico Madrid, I personally feel like Atletico Madrid, they're so strong mentally that it won't affect them. But that's why I'm not trying to sell the game, but I'm trying to make sure you understand this won't be an easy game. This will not be an easy game. You know, especially after watching leg 1, leg 2 is going to be even tougher. Okay, so let's see what happens on March 12th for that game. The last game, Schalke, they really fought hard. They were winning 2-0, if I'm not mistaken, or 2-1. And Manchester City came back, and they scored those extra 2 goals. So City right now lead 3-2, but once again, away goals kick in. Because City have 3 away goals. 3 fucking away goals. That's a huge boost. Does anybody understand? That's a huge fucking boost for them. I mean, if Man City go to the Etihad, when City go to the Etihad and they hold Schalke, and City puts in like 2 goals, done. Done, because if they do, it's 5-2. You know, and City's not going to, again, when you play home, you grow. City, right here, this team right here, let me see on Facebook. This team right here, they'll grow. They'll grow 10 times. They already learned their mistake from leg 1, especially Pep Guardiola. That guy's a fucking genius. He already knows what to do, and he'll be studying Schalke. So, them going to City, this result will not happen again. I promise you that. It will not happen again. So that is the Champions League review for round of 16. Now let's review the Europa League. But before I get into that, if you have listened to this far, thank you very, very much. I don't know why you're listening to me ramble. But guys, do not forget, you guys can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud. Thank you very much, SoundCloud. That's exactly where we are. LosRadio.com. I'm uploading all the episodes on there now. iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and we just got onto Spotify about a week or 2 ago, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that. So you can listen to us on, 7 different places. You cannot miss us. Tell your football friends and your football family and your fake football friends to listen in and, give us a boost. And don't forget, we have a WhatsApp chat. I'll send in stuff different, times of the day, and then, we'll get to talk about whatever. I created that so that we can interact a little bit more for the people who are a little bit more shy, who won't listen, and so that we can get more content onto the show, and we can talk about what you really want to talk about. So Europa League, March 7th will be, wait, what? I don't get that. Oh, yeah, there we go. March 7th will be leg 1 of the round of 16. Now, it's Frankfurt versus Inter Milan. Great game. Okay, it's going to be a very, very good game. I won't say that Inter Milan will have the bigger hand. Nope. Frankfurt has been doing fantastic. Next is Sevilla versus Slavia Praha. Personally, I think Sevilla. I don't know who. I've heard of Slavia, but I haven't seen them play, so I can't tell you. Sevilla is doing a great job, despite the fact that they lost. Not badly. They just lost to Barcelona. Well, not even Barcelona, to Messi. Zenit St. Petersburg versus Villarreal. Stade Rennes versus Arsenal. I think Arsenal will definitely have the upper hand. Dynamo Zagreb versus Benfica. Benfica definitely, personally, I think, upper hand. Valencia versus Krasnodar. Krasnodar has always been a headache in Europa Leagues. But once you get to the later stages, they kind of, the bigger teams come and just go, get the hell out of the way. Napoli versus Red Bull Salzburg. Very good game. Napoli will, personally, I think Napoli is really hungry. They're very, very hungry. They're very upset that they got knocked out of the Champions League. And I think that was a wake-up call, which you shouldn't wake up when you get eliminated. But even though I think Napoli is going all in. And then Chelsea versus Dynamo Kyiv. I think Chelsea can. Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. And say it's gonna be a good game. Put it that way, because with the way Chelsea has been playing lately, who knows? Dynamo can knock them out of the Europa League. Who knows? Honestly, guys, don't forget we are doing a jersey giveaway. You can follow us on any of one of our Instagram pages. I posted on the Facebook page, on the story, and as a post. All you have to do is follow the instructions. You got to like the post. You got to follow the pages that are in the caption. And then on March 3rd, on this show, Golazo Football Podcast, I will announce the winner. And then I will send you a DM letting you know you are the winner. And then you will win the free jersey. You can pick any jersey you want. Any of these bad boys if you want. Or if I don't have them here hanging, we'll get you that jersey. So like I was talking about Sevilla losing to Barcelona the other day, or Sevilla losing to Messi. Sevilla was winning 2-1 if I'm not mistaken. No, 2-0. Right? You know what? Let me look it up because I don't want to be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was 2-0. Sevilla versus Barcelona. Yes. Yes, I know they won 4-2. Okay, so yeah, it was Sevilla who scored first. Jesus Navas. Messi comes back, equalizes. Then Gabriel Mercado, right before halftime, comes in. And it's 2-1, Sevilla's leading. Then, out of nowhere, Messi shows up. He scores 2 beautiful goals. I mean, all 3 of them were beautiful goals, but Jesus Christ. Threw me off completely. I forgot what I was doing. I think it was working. The thing was working, so I couldn't watch the game. But I was getting notifications. I was like, what? Completely threw me off. Then I saw the goal that he shot with, that he hit with his left. Was it left or was it right? Yeah, it was his left. The way he came in, yeah. And he shot it kind of like Zidane. Zidane hit it outside the box. Messi hit it inside. Bro, beautiful fucking goal. Lady, beautiful fucking goal. I mean, yeah, if you love football the way I love football, and whoever listens to this, you gotta look it up. Go look up the highlights between Sevilla versus Barcelona, and look at Leo's goals. It was amazing. It was fantastic. When I saw it, I was like, wow, I didn't know you could fucking do that. This tiny little fucker could do that shit. How? Beautiful goal. And then the chip was kind of, not really. I was going to compare it to the one against Bayern Munich a few years ago, but no, that wasn't it. But it was a very good chip. Man, I just saw it this morning. Anyway, you got to look it up. And he scored a hat-trick yesterday. Guess what? That was his 50th hat-trick in his career. He has 44 with Barcelona and 6 with Argentina. And while he was, making another record, Mbappe scored his 51st goal in League One. 88 appearances. He broke the record for being now the youngest. It's 20 years, 2 months, and 3 days is the new record that he broke. Before it was 21 years and a couple months, a couple days. I have no idea. So congratulations to Mbappe and congratulations to Messi for just, breaking another fucking record. I mean, that's what these fuckers do. They don't fucking get tired of it. And Mbappe, sooner or later, I don't know, just pretty soon, it's all going to be about Mbappe now. It's not going to be about Messi or Ronaldo anymore. Their names are kind of going. I saw a meme the other day where it was like, it's sad to see your idols go down or something like that, but then you have the kid, the golden kid or the golden boy shining, and it's Mbappe, and it's true. Messi didn't score against Lyon, Juventus didn't score against Atletico, but Mbappe shined against United, And he continued to shine against PSG the other day. For PSG the other day in League One. I think it was today. Where he scored the 51st goal. Or if not, it was yesterday. I don't remember. Piqué hits out at Solari, head coach of Real Madrid, complaining about how Real Madrid will get one less day of rest ahead of their next fixture against Barcelona. Piqué hits out telling him, the last time they had an extra day's rest, we beat them 5-1. And once again, Piqué is out there just jabbing at Real Madrid like he always does. I mean, the guy has nothing better to do but just, make fun and poke fun at Real Madrid. I mean, that's exactly what the guy does best. That's exactly what he's best at doing. It's just making fun of making fun of Real Madrid. To end, Morata ends his goal drought. Finally. My God. That even he said that. And when they came up to ask him how he felt. Gotta go to the doctor, man. He's finally ended his goal drought. He's so excited. He's so happy. He's finally scored a goal since arriving to his boyhood club, Atletico Madrid. He scored the opener at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium against Villarreal today. At the 31st minute, he opened up the score. What's great about this is that he hadn't scored since January 5th. January 5th was the last time he scored. I'm checking my watch now, and I'm looking that it's been over a goddamn month. It's February 24th. Over a month this guy hasn't scored. And he scored against it was in the FA Cup against Chelsea, for Chelsea, against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. That was the last time the guy scored. Holy shit. I'm happy for him. It's great. It's great. Morata gets a goal. And on that note, I'll end episode 62 just like that, so that later on this week on Wednesday, we'll talk a little bit more. Until next time, guys. Ciao, ciao.